antibiotics that it deforms the animals, and so that's my speech on that.
So with that in mind,
yes.
So I could take that you have changed your eating habits.
Yes.
From eating what you were before to now eating more organic.
And I was eating because, we were training for a half marathon and we were, and I had my chickens and I always have a vegetable garden, my own vegetable garden and things like that. And so at that time we were eating better, but before that, we were eating whatever, but we're trying to buy now, things that are not processed or as little processing as possible. And you can look up, the top fruits and vegetables that you should not, it's called the deadly 10 or something like that you should never eat unless they're organic because of the stuff that goes into the foods. So, yeah, I truly believe that people need to do that. And I think that's, cancer is everywhere. It's like you and I are sitting here and we could have your producer in here. One of us is going to get cancer, and mine's just a fluke or whatever. But one of us here is going to have cancer before we pass on, and I think that's ridiculous. And I think it's all how things are. We're importing our foods. Why can't we just grow our own stuff here in the United States,
Well, you made some very good points, and especially when it comes to your road to recovery. Mm-hmm. That how, when you're going through this situation, when you're going through cancer, and you're finding out a lot of things that you don't know about, and then when you go through surgery and you're coming out of surgery, it does alter your life a little. Mm-hmm. It alters the way you think about things now and what you eat and even how you're living and what you do and what you can't do. So, thank you for sharing, even in the food concept and stuff like that, because I believe listeners need to know. Mm-hmm. And if some of us may know already, but before we go, I would like for you to talk to us about the Cocoa Village, what's going on over there with you.
Oh, my shop?
In your shop.
Okay. So my shop is the Vintage Bungalow Trading Company, and I'm on Brevard Avenue, and I'm on the outskirts of the village. So my company is more like an urban farmhouse meets a coastal chic. Okay. And I do a lot of workshops at my in the back room. Right now we're working on winter wreaths, which always has that lisp, winter wreaths. And then we've done terrariums, moss plantings. I do custom decorating for the seasons. And I also do custom container gardens. My background up in Georgia was in the green industry. And then my mother and my sister were both designers. And I helped with them. And I did seasonal decorating for the past 10 years. And then my custom containers came from me doing containers where I worked and having customers come to me. And then I had a landscaper come to me. And I started doing his containers for his clients at their houses. And I love it. So we're on the outskirts, but it's not that far to walk down. And have a lot coming up in December. We're doing the parade for Rockledge Garden. We have a float in the parade with Homemade Happiness.
Tell us how do people get in touch with you? How can they find out more about your business?
I have a webpage. It's vin-low trading.com, VIN-LOW trading.com. And on there, if you go to About, you'll see the calendar and you'll see more stuff about me. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
And what are your hours?
Right now, we're going to be opening for holiday hours on Sunday from 12 to 4. We're closed on Monday. And the rest of the week, we're there from 10 to 6.
Now, for those who love to create wreaths and everything.
Yeah.
So do they bring their own wreath and we decorate?
Everything is, whenever we do workshops, everything is there for you to do. And as you know, we can have 5 people in a workshop and we're going to get 5 totally different items that come out of it because everybody has their own imagination. Even if you don't know how to do something, it comes out. And the most of the workshops are $40. Includes all the items, and I normally have drinks and nibbles. And you can, if you wanted to bring some of your friends in for a girls' night out, you just call me and let me know what night that you want to come in. I stay open, and then we'll have wine and cheese while you make your whatever it is that you want to make.
Well, I just want to give you a shout out for the girls' night out that I came to.
Thank you. We're going to have another girls' night out. I think it's on the 12th of December. The 10th of December, I'm doing an open house, which will also be a lot of fun. We're staying open from 5 to 8 that night, and I'll have wine. We're going to have special pricing on different things.
So could you explain what is a girls' night out?
Girls' night out is we stay open late, and we have drinks and stuff, and we do special pricing on everything in the shop during that time. So if the girls' night out is from 5 to 8, during 5 to 8, anything that you buy is 20% off. And then you get to sign up for classes at a discount as well.
And you also get a tour of the shop. Because when I came, that's what I received, a tour, as well as you also provide vendors.
Yes, we do. We are getting into Island Girl. I have her line of soaps right now and salt scrubs. And in fact, we were talking about getting her entire line at my shop. I have a goat's milk soap with loofah in it from Apalachicola. And then I also have a gluten-free, vegan, 100% organic line that I just got in. And I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Ahana Connor is her name. Her children have celiac disease. And so even putting soap on their skin is irritating. So she had to come up for something with them, and I'll be carrying her entire line as well. So Island Girl was at the girls' night out. And then I also had Mindy with Mindy Mascara. She was there with her makeup products.
That is true. And you also provide door prizes?
Yes, we have door prizes. And we also have, for guys, we're carrying guys shampoo and scents. And I do want to get into the shaving aspect with the men. And I carry a product called Salt Proof. If you go online and look them up, they're from Pensacola, Florida. It's a husband and wife. They make front pocket wallets out of aluminum and parachute cord and leather. So if you are a fisherman, or you go out to the ocean a lot, the wallet doesn't fall apart. It doesn't rust. And then I guess men like to wear them in their front pocket, and it's not bulky. And they're a great product.
Yeah, so I just want to say something about the girls' night. I had fun.
Oh, good.
It was amazing because not only was your shop just so inviting with all the smells, but, you allow us to meet other people, and you get to meet other vendors, and you kind of like network if you want to, but it's not for networking. But it was just so refreshing. It was in the evening, and it was just quiet, and it was just the music was going, and I just had a ball. So
I'm glad.
Thank you.
And that is one thing that I love to do, because I truly believe if you're trying to start a business and you really like it, I would love for you to come see me about doing things like that, because I am 100% to back other women in starting what they believe in. Like with Island Girl or Origami Owl, she couldn't make it that night. On any of my events, I would like to have people come, because then they get to meet people and promote their product as well.
Well, Terry, I'm so blessed to have you on our show today. Is there something you want to say to our listeners before we close? I know you said a lot, but there's something else you want to leave them with, a thought of the day or something?
I just, I think everyone, whether on their beliefs or whatever, we just always need to pray for each other and, really bless other people, and just always show compassion.
Thank you very much for tuning in. I am live with Necee.
Thank you.